There'd be panoramas on every wall in the house except for the kids' room, bathroom. I had panoramas in our bedroom. Oh, my wife?
Yeah, I said your wife
Whether,
is so happy about that.
my wife is wonderful and amazing, and this project would be impossible without her. So anyway, I really started working hard at pouring into doing this in a way that would be helpful to other people. The thing is, there was no manual on how to go through every book and every passage and format it and create a new, a panorama format, which is a brand new format for the Bible. And my wife, she told me once I finally finished it, she didn't tell me this before, but she said that she counted 8 years that I said, I think I can finish it this year. I think I can finish it this year. What would happen is if you've ever changed a tire, then, about lug nuts, you tighten something up and it doesn't go all the way. You tighten it up and then you go tighten up another bolt. And then by the time you get back to that first one, it's all loose. So I would do some formatting in Joshua that later on would come to play in Chronicles. And I do something in Chronicles that would come to play in Revelation. So it just took a lot of time to format. And I spent, it was over 15 years total and over 20,000 hours at least just getting just working everything out. So
You can see it, and you can see it. It's crazy because you spent so much time doing this.
I would put all these pages of the Bible out. I got bigger and bigger printers. First, I started with continuous old printer paper, and that's the first panoramas that I used in Argentina were like that. But I'd mark them up. I got a drafting table. I'd just get bigger and bigger printers. Once I got back to the States, I'd get a 36-inch wide printer. Then I got a 42-inch wide printer. Then I got a 54-inch wide printer. So I could just
Wife
print
is
bigger
so
and
happy
bigger.
about that, huh?
Oh man. Oh, my wife?
Yeah, I said your wife
Whether,
is so happy about that.
my wife is wonderful and amazing, and this project would be impossible without her. First of all, uh, I can't even tell you how many meals I ate at my desk. She would just bring meals to me, and I don't cook, I don't clean, I didn't even mow. I don't hunt, I don't fish, I don't have hobbies, I don't golf, I don't care about anything else except world evangelism and the scriptures. And so she allowed me to just focus the time on getting this done. There'd be times where, okay, well, so I think we can get it finished this year. Well, I'd say, okay, if I work the next 3 months, if I work 100 hours a week on this, or 90 hours, or my baseline is probably 80 hours a week of just ministry and working. That's the way I'm wired, that's the way I'm designed. I don't recommend that for everybody, but I'm basically obsessed with whatever the Lord has given me to do. And so I don't neglect my family or anything like that, but my wife has made it possible that we just worked at this. And she had, if this ever becomes some sort of a movie or something, the Fresh Look Bible story, the what you were alluding to a second ago would be the I would call it like the mad scientist or the detective montage, where there'd be panoramas on every wall in the house except for the kids' room, bathroom. I had panoramas in our bedroom. There was no art, there was no decoration. It was just panoramas in different stages of completion. And I have all the panoramas up, just trying to obsess about it and work it out. We had some holding patterns in our life, some health issues and things like that. I appreciate my wife so much because yeah, she if she didn't have the attitude that she has about this and believe in it, then it wouldn't have been possible. So I'm so thankful for my wife and how she let me be just crazy obsessed guy about the Bible, and a lot of sacrifices too financially. Like instead of doing something nicer for her or clothes or electronics or different things, it was no, if we get this printer, and she'd let me buy a printer. It's like, oh, this printer is going to cost $3,000. This printer is going to cost $10,000. And the cars we drove running into the ground, and just her sacrifice and all this has been amazing. So,
What's her name?
Her name's Jennifer.
Shout out to Jennifer. You are amazing
Yeah.
for doing this, for putting up with that, and I hope the Lord blesses you continuously for that effort that you've given to sacrifice and protect your husband during this time, because he needed food. He needed all the things that you provided, And without you, we would not have the Fresh Look Bible. So thank you.
It says in the dedication in the books, it says that, this project would have been impossible without, it basically says without Jennifer. So, and that's literally true because I would have starved to death.
Yeah.
Uh,
You would not have thought about food. You were too busy thinking about your process and what you needed to do. And the food was literally just fuel. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And she provided the fuel. And so praise the Lord for you, Miss Jennifer. You're a godsend to this man. And we appreciate it. So, well, anyways, this is the Good News Podcast. Joshua Smith, thank you so much for being a part of this.